Jerry's out here just being trying to be a badass. Man, look at this. It's a beautiful sunshine day, not much humidity. It's just gonna be an unbelievable, awesome day, man. He's coming at me. He chased Carlito up the thing the other day, chased me, and I kicked him right in the chest. He went flying. Now look, he's sidestepping me. You better watch it. I'll make you into a 10-piece. Look at him. Coming at me. Come at me, bro. So, yeah. Look at him like he's some... You're not the head dog here, bud. I say that and he'll come spur my eye out. Go take care of one of your women before you become nuggets. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun job, man. Like, this is one of the jobs when I looked at it, it's one of those ones like your mouth's watering, like, oh man, it's gonna be awesome for one. Guy's got a super nice place, and I already see the picture, like it's gonna be bitching when we're done with it. Got the 275. And another thing too, I'm gonna put this video out on this Saturday, I think, just so I can hop on here and tell you guys, man, thank you. I finally hit 10,000 subscribers, and that's all you guys, man. And I can't hit that button, and I appreciate that. Like, this community, when I'm saying it, I'm no different than you. I built this for us. Oh, it's always a good day when you're gonna get a little chainsaw action. You guys might even think what I'm doing. But yeah, appreciate it. 10,000 subscribers, that's freaking huge. I remember looking back 23, I had 1,000 when I went to Con Expo, and I was asking for your help. And man, I tell you, with just all the awesome stories I get from you guys, the kind words, the cool comments, it's awesome. Like I said, I had a chance earlier to get out of this business and really wouldn't have to do anything, but I stuck around for the YouTube community. I think what I can build with all of us involved can be. So I appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna get the old Husky out today. And I got Hammer and Carlito coming. It's gonna be a good day, man. I can't wait. Stick around. Another thing that's kind of funny, I came home from vacation and this cable set in here, and I'm like, where in the heck did that come from? I had no clue. There's always somebody dropping something off here. I'm like, man, what the heck? So before that, I took a load of gravel to my buddy Bastard, and he's like, yeah, when I drop that money off to you, I'm gonna bring you a buddy. I'm like, buddy, what the? I don't know what he's talking about. Bastard's he beats to his own drum. He talks in tongues and stuff and says off the wall stuff. So I'm like, buddy, yeah, whatever. So I was on vacation, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna drop that money off, whatever. So he called me when I got back and said, hey, did you get that money? I said, yeah, I got it. So it's already spent. He laughed. He said, did you get your buddy? I'm like, buddy, what the heck's he talking about? I don't know if I was talking to him before in a previous conversation, might have said I needed help working or something like that. Bastard's the type of guy, you just don't know what you're gonna get. So, buddy, what the hell is he talking? So I'm thinking, man, what the hell? I came down here, I'm like, buddy, what the hell is he? Did he like go to Home Depot and get me a Mexican or something? Or I don't know. So to help me out with work or whatever. And so I'm on the phone. I said, buddy, I said, Bastard, what in the hell are you talking about? He said, your little buddy, your helper down there, did you get it? I said, buddy, I don't know what to talk about. He said, that cable. I said, oh, God, the cable. I said, I wondered who in the hell put that there. He said, oh, yeah, you're always getting in situations. I figured I'd be your little buddy to get you out. I said, all right, Bastard. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Known him since 3rd grade. He's a chewed up unit, that's for sure. I thought I'd share that with you, man. If you guys have any guys like that, he's one of them pipe fitting, he's ate up. Man, look at this crusty thing. I don't know when the last time I used that or put oil in it. So I'm gonna bust this thing out today too. I'll tell you, I do a lot of banging on steels and stuff like that. That unit right there I bought a long time ago when I was at the shop where you can change the heads. That unit right there starts all the time. It never lets me. That thing set out in the rain, whatever. That steel there starts all the time. It's unbelievable. But as I say that, we'll get the job and it won't start. But that steel right there has actually been a good unit. Yeah, that thing was bone dry. Honestly, don't recall if I've ever put oil in this. Maybe back in the early 2000s. Who knows? Still have all this, man. I got from when I sold Husqvarna chainsaws and the power equipment. I still got, and I gave a bunch away. I had skids of this stuff. Oil, bar oil. Yeah. All kinds of goodness. And then I got when I sold Husky bikes, here's all my Husky old parts. There's probably a bunch of people out there, Huskies, have bikes that are discontinued, no parts, but I got them. Ooh. The guys that have been ordering on Orschell X too, I'm always throwing in stickers, socks. I got all kinds of stuff I'm always throwing in. Hats, and another thing too, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been ordering on that. I've been sending a couple orders out here and there, and that, I hear you, I see you. I do, believe me. I tell you, having fuel on site, that's one of the biggest time savers. Thanks to Derek Scudder for always keeping me fueled up. I always hit him up and he's there next day. Working relationships. You know, it's the little things in life that just put a smile on my face. Just like Kat putting this out here. I don't have to open that door and the dust was always in the cab. But all the little things add up to a big thing. If there's a lot of little inconveniences out throughout the day, like going to the gas station and getting fuel and they only let you get $100 at a time. That's an inconvenience. That's when you know it's going to be a fun day. Look at this setting. Beautiful. That's how I like it. Nice and close. Here we go. We're walking in. Wish us luck. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful setting back here. Gotta take wide turns when you're going through this nice manicured lawn. Well, here we are. Here's the before. Hammer's gonna cut all these back, drag them over here so I can mulch them up. That way they don't hit the house. Right, Carlito?
Yep.
Dang, started first pole. You drag them, he cuts them. He cuts the throat, you drag them. He's itching. It's like I got a new dirt bike over there. I just want to go ride it. I just keep waiting to get in it. Itching. Continuous flow. Activate kill switch. The guy told me bring her up easy. Bring her to velocity. do. I'm sure if you get down in a valley and get stuck, it's going to be a different story, but cutting firewood. Mulching firewood. Imagine bumping into that propane tank with this thing going full bore. That might get interesting. Come to me, baby! You can definitely tell when these teeth are real sharp, like brand new, or how they are now. I mean, they're still cutting real good, but you can just tell it when they're razor sharp, man. It just like butter. I love how it just pulls everything to you. Making quick work of it. Like I said before, I could tell the knives ain't as sharp as they were. A little beat up. I get it. Let's go see what the boys are doing over here.
What's he doing?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
You talking to me? What's he doing? I don't know. I work from here down. I have no opinion.
Coming together. Looking good. Here's the finished product on this section. I'm gonna grab my bucket, push them off, It just, you could tell that Doty wood, man, it really dulled them knives down. When them knives are not as sharp, it's a different. But man, look at the transformation on that. Definitely hard on your equipment. I mean, man, that shit's hitting, banging, flying at it. JK, you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about bastard. He's eat the freak up. Well, here it is, the finished product. That's exactly why I wanted that mulcher for little jobs like this. I have a lot of people always wanting this type of stuff. Just this little one-day job, knockout, just transform this backyard and make it look absolutely kick butt. Well, if you guys made it this far, let's try to, you know, if we get 1,000 views, do 1,000 likes. I don't care, like I said, emojis, just whatever. Tell me your story, because I enjoy it. I just had a guy from West Virginia call me asking about that. And he said, you like the YouTube? I said, I do. I like the community. I like the like-minded people. I get passionate about talking about it, so do something, bang it up. Like always. The first 3 years of YouTube's been great. I love it. Let's do another 3 more. Like I said, this community, there's no I in family. Well, there might be. I'll have to spell check that. To the next one. Much love. Carlito, Hammer, they say they love you too. And they say, keep banging them. Look at Hammer. Job's done. He's still just raking and grinding, and I think I broke a handle on another Razorback. That's probably like 10 for the year. Home Depot like that tonight. Cole, don't forget that Razorback over there. What'd you do? Break the handle? You're working so hard?
What?
Is that my Razorback? Grab it. Well, how'd the handle break?
You must have broke it when you loaded it up there today.
I seen it was crooked.
Yeah, I got it out for grams.
We'll get it because I got to take it back to Home Depot. Look, he's still going. All right. Tell him bye.
Bye.